Hi. So I'm here to talk about my bucket list today. And I have a really long one because I'm a big list maker. So I probably won't talk about everything on it, but I have my list in front of me so I can remember everything. Um, One of them is to see the Gavle goat in Sweden. It's the big Yule goat that they build around Christmas time, and it always gets burned down. And I wanna see it in person. It would be cool to see it burn down. But no, it's just really cool. I love that it's such like a strange tradition and it's really awesome. I want to see the Cabazon dinosaurs in California. Um, they're like these dinosaurs um, in like the desert, and they're like huge, and you can like go in them and stuff. And they're actually the dinosaurs. I don't know if you've seen Pee Wee's Big Adventure, which I was just talking about the other day. It sounds like I'm like really obsessed with it, but it was like my favorite movie growing up. Um, but there's a scene in the movie where they're in one of the dinosaurs, and it's really awesome. But I mean, since that movie was made, which is it was made in like '89 or something, um, some super religious group bought the dinosaurs and turned them into like an anti-evolution museum, like a creation museum. Um, so it's full of the like weird creationist propaganda all over the place, but there's like dinosaurs everywhere. Um, anyway, I still want to go, even if I have to like see all of that other stuff, just because it would be worth it to see giant dinosaurs. uh, Other things that I want to do, I want to run a 5K race because I've run 5K before, like on my own. So I mean, I know I can do it, even though I'm really out of shape right now. Um, but I want to do an official one. Like I want to do one of like the color runs or something like that. Um, yeah, or just something like organized. And I just want to. I feel like that's like a big accomplishment just to do something like organized like that and say like you've done it, even if it's only 5K. Um, I want to go on a road trip somewhere. Um, just I mean, I've always flown everywhere just because I'm an airline baby and I fly for free. So, but I think it would be fun to go on a road trip and across the country or something, and just kind of experience places I wouldn't normally like want to experience. Um, I want to um, see the Northern Lights, of course. I think that would be really awesome. Hopefully, I can go to Iceland or somewhere very far north to see that. That would be another thing to check off because there's a lot of places that I want to travel. And I'm still trying to decide where I want to go this year because there's so many places that I want to go, and I only have so much money and time. So one of them I want to go to Bavaria at Christmas time and go to like a real Christmas market because Chicago has a Christmas market called the Christkindl Market, and it's really awesome. It's very German. They have a lot of like sausages and beer and stuff, and it's so much fun to go to. Just walk around the little shops, and everyone's drinking it outside, and it's nice even though it's freezing out. So I'd like to experience like a real Christmas market like that. Graduate college is one of them, and I'm doing that in a month, which is awesome. Just to be able to check it out. Um, I want to get my L license, which is it's in Illinois. It's a license for mopeds, basically mopeds, Vespas, like things like that. I think the M license is the one for motorcycles, but you can get your L license without having to get your M license. So I don't really have any desire to own a motorcycle or drive one, but I do. I would like to own a Vespa or a scooter, a similar scooter like that someday, especially if I move to California someday. Um, so I'd like to get my L license. Um, I'd like to fly. Well, I wanted to fly in the Boeing 787, the Dreamliner, but then they were all like recalled because they were catching on fire. So that kind of sucks. I'm a big plane geek. Like just because I've flown so much on so many different kinds of planes, and it's like everything from like a tiny one with like the actual propellers to like a 767. So Okay, so there are other things. What else is there? I want to go on a picnic. Which, I mean, okay, I've done that before, but I want to, like, get a blanket and, like, bring wine and stuff. There's at Millennium Park in Chicago, they have concerts during the summer, and you can bring alcohol to them. So a lot of people just bring a picnic blanket and a nice dinner and have like glasses of wine, and it's like really nice and like pretty and fun. And so I'd like to do something like that someday. What else is there? That's most of it. I mean, there's a lot of places that I want to travel, and that's just like a whole separate list on its own. Um, but I was looking at a list of things that I've done, and it's really exciting because I've actually done a few. One of them was get my driver's license, which I did a year ago, and visit Europe, and get a second tattoo, dye my hair in a natural color, hold a pigeon, which is something I mentioned before. I love pigeons, and I think they're really awesome animals. So when I was in London last year, I got to kind of hold one. I don't know, it was really weird. It was pigeon mating season, and it was kind of icky, but whatever. I wanted to attend the midnight premiere of a movie and have fika in Sweden, and I did all of those in the last couple of years, which is I'm proud of, and I'm excited to check more off my list. Like graduating college. So, I guess my next one on my list is getting a grown-up full-time job. Scary. But that's all. See you next week.